you know, exciting. Obviously, we came out on the good side of things, right? But credit to the guys that continue to battling back. Got down early in the game, and then good at bats there in the sixth, I think. But then in the ninth inning, against a pretty good closer, on Alvarado, Taylor leading off the inning, walks out a walk. Then McNeil gets it going with a single up the middle. Really another good at bat against the lefty today. And setting up the table. But overall, good at bats, and then piecing it together. Reed Garrett gets one out there, gets in trouble, and then Drew Smith, comes in and continues to make pitches, and then that last play of the game for Torrens. What a great play. The instincts not to only go get the baseball, but having the ability to come back, touch the play, and then execute the throw. Unbelievable play, and I'm glad we got the win there.
What is the level of difficulty on that Torrens play, just given how unusual it is?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it before. Where the catcher goes out there, gets the ball, comes back, touches the play, and still turns to. Having the instincts, but at the same time, slowing it down. Don't try to be too quick. Making sure that you secure the balls, step on the play, and then having the ability to create a lane because the runner's going in the inside part of the baseline and execute that throw. So pretty impressive play.
Did you have any problem with the way Stubbs slid?
No, that's the last play of the game. He's trying to break up a double play. He's playing baseball. Game's on the line. I'm just glad that Torrens executed a really good play.
Stay on the right, third row.
Hey Carlos, congratulations on the win. In English football, that ninth inning, we'd call it squeaky bum time. And the team came through. After the difficulty of yesterday and what has so far been a really tough season, what would you say just about the mental fortitude of your players just to get through that?
Yeah, great comeback from the guys. Got behind early in the game, 3-0, Walker's cruising, and then we were able to put together some good at-bats against a good lefty on Soto. Obviously JD, Nemo got him. But yeah, tough game yesterday. Coming off a tough month in May, but the guys continue to show up, continue to battle, continue to push each other, continue to prepare, knowing that, we still got long ways to go, but making sure that we take one game at a time, our preparation, and they compete. And then today we saw it. Got down and got back, and then got down in the ninth, and we still were able to put together some good at-bats, and, I'm glad we closed it out today.
You spoke earlier about wanting to, get a bigger sample size of Torrens, looking at him. What have you made of him overall in this time, and how tough a decision is this game?
It's a tough decision. I said it before the game. I continue to say it because, they're both making it hard on us. Even though that Nito hasn't played the past couple of days here, with Torrens playing the way he's playing, it's going to be a very difficult decision for us. And, obviously, it's good that you got two guys performing, because Nito, like I said before the game, he's done his job. And now Torrens, with the way he's playing this past road trip, and the way, today, not only he's at bat, but that play to end the game, he says a lot about him as a player. So those are some of the difficult conversations that we're going to have in the next few days, and we got to make it.
Carlos, I assume part of it is because of off days before and afterwards, but this had a little bit of a playoff feel in the mid-inning pitching changes, very aggressive pinch running. Did you feel that? And was it even more than just days off, like we need to win this game kind of a feeling?
Yeah, where we at, every game's important. There's a sense of urgency here, and when you have guys available, I'm going to be aggressive, and I'm going to manage, and matchups and piece it together. And then, yeah, you're right. Maybe if in a different situation, maybe Quintana gets a little bit of, wiggle room. But he was one of those where we are on the schedule, off days, and the bullpen fully ready to go. I'm glad we came through today. But yeah, there's always a sense of urgency.
Take one last one. What did you think of Quintana? And now that it's mid-June, his ERA is over 5. How long can the team afford that level of amount of performance?
Yeah, he's had the last two items has been a struggle for him, But every starting pitcher is going to go at some point. He's going to go through a stretch where it's not easy for him, just like position players do. They made him work from the beginning. From the first inning. I'm glad he got that changeup, got a ground ball. We were able to turn double plays. but yeah, he's been in this league for a long time. He's been around, and I'm pretty confident he'll bounce back.